Would you please welcome Novak Djokovic? Novak, you are in amazing form. I think Rafa Nadal in Qatar on the weekend said you're perfect. World number 2 Andy Murray's on a mission to win. Is there any point any other players showing up next week, or did they just give it to you?
Well, there's 128 players in the draw, you know, so I've got to be humble here and answer a little bit different to that.
No, you don't. Just go for it, mate. Just go for it.
We're all starting from the same point. You know, it's the beginning of the season, and we all played only a week in the season, and of course, the Australian Open kick off the year as one of the 4 biggest events we have in sport. So, you know, this is where you want to shine, and it hasn't been long ago that I finished my 2015 season. That's definitely has been the best of my career, and I try to, you know, kind of carry that confidence into a new season and do well in Melbourne, where, you know, I have the best memories from the past.
Well, Novak, you're my favourite lean, mean titan of tennis. I can tell you that right now.
I actually like that, you know, titan of tennis with 78 kilos, and I mean, it doesn't go together. But thank you guys. I mean, you're complimenting me without having really a muscle to show. I mean, when you say titan, you know, you're expecting a guy to look a little bit more muscular.
Tell you what, for a tennis player, he's a very good sub-editor for a tennis player.
Hey, Novak, you've teamed up with Jacobs Creek for their latest campaign. Congratulations for not having a red wine stain on your nice white shirt there. But in the campaign, you share some details from your first date with your wife, Yelena. Was there anything she wouldn't let you divulge?
Oh, well, I remember it was a moment I was supposed to impress her, but everything went wrong. Fortunately for me, she didn't take it too seriously. We had a good laugh about it, and I'm glad that we did these films together. It was a really nice story, and we kind of remember it, you know, in a nice way. But look, it's been 10 years now, so she doesn't let me divulge many things.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the 10 years so far. Yeah. Let's talk tennis for a moment, because I was looking through who'd won the most Grand Slams in history today, and it's incredible. You've got Federer at the top, you've got Nadal on 14 Grand Slams, you've won 10, you'll probably catch Nadal by the time you're done. And we've seen all these players play together. Is this possibly the best era of tennis ever?
Arguably. I mean, you know, I'm 28, so I don't remember, you know, the older generations, you know, from 50s, 60s, and I mean, when Rod Laver played, and he's still the most successful tennis player of all time, being able to be the only one who won the calendar Grand Slam. So, you know, and the tennis was different back then from the tennis today. It's much more physical nowadays. Back then, the 3 out of 4 Grand Slams were played on grass, and you can't compare. I mean, you used to play with more touch, with more talent, with more finesse. Today, it's very physical, you know, grinding and, you know, grueling exchanges from the baseline. Not many players come to the net, so it has changed. You know, technology advanced. The rackets are helping us to control the ball better. But it's definitely a very exciting era to be part of, and I think because of the fact that I was part of the era with Federer, Nadal, and Andy Murray, I've managed to improve and to get better and to become the player that I am today.
We're so looking forward to seeing you play at the Australian Open. All the best for the tournament, and we look forward to talking about the titan of tennis probably winning the Australian Open once you do. Could you please take Novak?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Wow.